Hi, I'm Josh Reep, your chapter president, and typically we send out the snapshot with just a written message, but this week I thought I'd try something different with a video for you. A couple quick updates for everyone. The federal government has released a $350 billion Paycheck Protection for. All construction contractors are eligible for this. If you haven't already looked into the program, we encourage you to apply as soon as possible. If you have any questions, just feel free to email me directly and we could provide you more content on that. Secondly, I want to provide everyone an update with what we see going on in the New England area. Right now, in Vermont, construction projects are still at a standstill. I've had a lot of people ask me questions about, can I cross from Vermont into New Hampshire to do work? Governor Scott has said, you know, if you're going to go into New Hampshire or New York or another state, you should stay there for the duration of the job. That may not always be practicable for the construction industry because these projects aren't just something that's a one-off sort of thing. We encourage contractors to speak directly with your counsel on how to handle and proceed forward with that. Our general rule of thumb is not to violate any kind of quarantine or stay-at-home orders as much as possible. For those that do have to work in the office, to try to provide as much social distancing as possible. There are some guidelines that OSHA has in place. In New Hampshire, the State Department of Transportation has released guidelines for construction contractors to proceed forward with best practices when it comes to COVID-19 awareness and PPE. We really recommend you take a look at those guidelines. They're available on our website. We'll give you a link to it as well, to the snapshot email that went out this week. Talking with the state, they did say that this is not a mandate, but it is being recommended from all state contractors to go ahead and start practicing those. They're just common sense best practices, and we encourage you to take a look and adopt those if you're not already doing those sort of things already. They go above and beyond what the OSHA guidelines have been, which we know everyone's been practicing diligently. One thing that has come up is some people are asking me if I do cross from one state to another, or if I go in an area that a cop pulls over me or one of my employees, what do I do? But of abundance of caution, we put together for you a employee permission slip, which clearly states that everything you're doing is in compliance with the executive order in whatever state that you're in. We've broken it down by all three states, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts. Go ahead at our website, take a look at those examples. Just something simple that you could put in your company logo, name of employee, employer, and basically just trying to reassure law enforcement personnel that you do have a reason to be out. So take a look at that. Again, it's not necessary, but we thought out of abundance of caution, just being proactive with that. Lastly, I just want to let everyone know your staff is still working here for the chapter. We're not sure when we're going to be able to get together again in person with all of you, but we do look forward to that day. We're counting toward it. But in the meantime, we've been reaching out to you. If you haven't heard from us already, you will soon. Myself, Sherry, and Jennifer remain here for your needs. And as we all navigate these unprecedented waters together, we hope that you are staying healthy and safe. And please continue to reach out to us to be a service.